But the only
Where is the angel creating?
Wait a minute. But the only one who creates is Allah. Okay? Allah is the only one who creates. Okay? Angels can, do things within creation, but they
don't create anything? Do you not create anything? Do you not create anything?
I don't create in the sense of give life to something. No, I don't. I don't, for example, I'm not...
So you think creating means just giving life? That's a very narrow definition.
That's what I mean.
It's a very narrow definition.
Okay, but...
So when God created heavens and the earth, do they have life? Do you believe the sun has life?
But what I'm talking about here is
an angel. I want to understand what creation means. Creating means.
And I'm explaining to you.
Go ahead.
Okay? I'm explaining to you.
Explain to me what creating means.
The angel is giving life.
No, excuse me.
Explain
to me what creating means.
Into Mary, a new person.
No, I'm not going to talk about this context. Explain to me what does creating mean.
No, because you're trying to dodge this. You're trying to dodge.
I'm not dodging it.
There is something you're saying is.
Did you not say?
It's not part of
Excuse
Allah.
me.
Okay? It's creating. So Allah, in a way, is committing shirk, isn't he?
Did you not say? I'm not sure what the nonsense you're coming up with. Did you not say Allah is the only one who creates, right? Did you not say that?
Yeah.
What does creating mean?
Does everyone agree with that? That Allah is the only one who creates?
What does creating mean?
I've explained that to you. Allah is the only one who gives life, right?
That's not what creating means.
Okay, well then let me revise my terms.
So,
is Allah the only person who gives life? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Okay?
Wait.
So now here, this situation,
Wait.
you're saying that the angel Gabriel here is the one who's giving life.
No. What does Wahaba and Ahaba means?
Bestow.
Bestow means what? From their own
Give.
or someone else?
Shall I give you another example?
No, from that example. Why run to another example? Use that example and tell me. When I give you a gift, could it not be from someone else I'm passing over to you?
Right, okay.
No, it's not right. We have to make it correct. So if I give you a gift from this gentleman to you, whose gift is it? Mine or his?
His.
But do you not think...
I'm thinking.
When I give you the gift, if you think of it from Mary's point of view, okay, if you're being given the gift of a baby, you're not taking a baby from here to there and presenting it to her, are you?
It's not a baby.
Okay.
It's not talking about baby.
Okay, it's talking about creating life within her, isn't it?
And how is it done?
Let's look it up.
The Holy Spirit comes and overshadows? Is that what you believe?
The Holy Spirit.
Is that what you believe?
I believe that.
I don't believe in that. Because you believe...
Who does it? Instead, you've got an angel who's doing that job, when actually it's Allah's job, isn't it?
How did God create life animals?
It's supposed to say the word, be and it is.
How did God create animal life?
It doesn't come on...
Do they have life?
Just say the word, be and it is.
Do animals have life?
Well, I'm going...
No, I want you to clarify what life means, creating life means.
I'm going to clarify
So
by going to
explain to me, how does your concept of God help you to explain how God created animal life? How did God, the biblical concept of God, create animal life?
Oh, right. I'm going to give you an example from the Quran, because this is what you...
You can explain your concept, right, as well?
So, this is what I mean. All right, so let's go right back to the beginning, to Adam. Okay, to Adam. Okay, this is how Allah creates Adam. Okay? He says, and remember, this is Surah 15, 28 to 29. Okay? And remember when your Lord said to the angels, I am going to create a man. No angels involved at this point. I'm going to create a man from dried clay of altered mud. Okay? So when I fashioned him completely and breathed into him, okay, so he fashioned something out of dust or whatever, and he breathes into him. Forgive me. Okay. Then the soul which I created for him, then fall you down, prostrating yourself unto him. Okay. So Allah takes something that's effectively dead, breathes life into it. Now, let's have a look at the example of Jesus. Right? How does Jesus do this? I think it's at 3. Can you help me out here? The clay birds is at 3:49. Thank you. Okay. Right. So, and I'll make him Isa. I've come to you with a sign from your Lord that I design you out of clay, a figure like a bird, and breathe into it. This is Jesus doing it. He takes something out of dust and he breathes into it, and he also heals him who's blind and the leper.
Why only make half the statement?
So I'm thinking.
No. Read the statement fully.
Wait a minute.
Read the statement fully. Excuse me.
Okay.
Can you read the statement fully?
Jesus takes something dead and breathes into it.
Why only quote half a verse?
That's just like Allah.
Lizzie, why quote half a verse?
Okay. So which bit would you like me to say?
From the clay, from the verse.
From what you've read, read it fully.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
I designed. Okay, I'll do it. Apologise for quoting half a verse. Right. I designed thee out of clay, a figure like that of a bird, and breathe into it, and it becomes a bird by Allah's leave.
By whose leave?
By Allah's leave.
So who's doing it?
So Jesus is doing it, but it's by Allah's leave. Why doesn't Allah just do it himself?
You're asking questions which you know the answer.
No, because Allah, wait, I'll tell you why. Because Allah is, to me, he's committing shirk, because he's giving
You don't
his
even know what shirk
creative,
means.
he's proving creative power, he's setting something else like him that also creates,
Allah himself commits
okay?
Listen to this.
So you have.
Yeah, so that means that he's created a partner. Are you getting this?
He hasn't
He's
created
created
anything.
a partner with himself that can also bring life where there was no life before. Doesn't that bother you?
Okay.
Doesn't that bother you?
Let me answer your question, right?
Okay.
It doesn't bother me because you misunderstood totally. So questions I ask you is this.
What have I misunderstood?
I'll tell you. That's what I'm exactly telling you. This is how Jesus the prophet, may God's peace and blessings be on him,
Son of God.
he has been an agent in fashioning from clay shape of a bird.
More than an agent. Wouldn't you say it's more
Would you
than
not?
an agent?
Would you not let me finish?
He's actually
Listen.
being the creator
Let him
himself.
finish, let him
He's
finish.
doing
It's not.
what a creator
It's not
should do.
nice. It's not nice. It's not nice to cut me off in the middle.
So even just because you weren't making sense.
I wasn't making sense. Which part of it wasn't making sense?
Because you were saying that Jesus was being an agent of Allah.
Was he not?
My question to you is
Was he not?
is it logical for an agent to create? Isn't it on someone who creates, isn't that somebody on the same part as Allah, who according to your Quran is the sole creator?
So that's why I asked you, let me answer this first and go back to the issues of what does creating means. Because you think the creation is the act of God alone, right? That's what you think.
Yeah, bringing life from non-life.
All right. So isn't there anyone in the Bible who brought back someone else alive apart from God?
Okay, can I answer this? So you're very quick to get onto the Bible, okay?
Because isn't that what you believe?
Can we talk about the Quran?
But before you answer anything,
No, let me.
I want to answer this point
No,
first.
you need to answer this point. Because
That's
this
what
is
I'm
something
asking you
that
to do. Allow me to finish then.
No.
Then hold on to your thoughts.
No.
So here,
I want you to tell me why Allah here is
Lizzie.
using an agent when it should be Allah himself doing the creating. Do you not have a problem with Allah
Lizzie.
creating shirk, setting up a partner that also creates like him?
as I told you before, do you believe in angels? The answer is yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
What do the angels do? What kind of angels are there and what do they
Angels
do?
in the Bible or in the
Yes,
Quran?
in the Bible.
Okay, angels are messengers. So you're
What do
thinking
they
of the
do?
example of Mary. So Angel Gabriel
Any other angels?
told Mary that she was going
Do you believe
to
in angel of death?
finish this. Yeah. Came to Mary and announced she was going to have a baby. It was the Holy Spirit that overshadowed her. Wait a
Fine.
minute, it was the Holy Spirit. It wasn't Angel
Look.
Gabriel.
We want to
Because
cut the
angel
chase
Gabriel
and go to
is
the point.
not God, but
So you have an angel who's a messenger.
why do you think the angel Gabriel
Wait.
is God?
Do not deflect. I'm not
Why do
saying.
you think?
Listen.
Why do you think?
So
that
you have an
Jesus-
angel.
Your Quran is telling
Listen,
me Jesus is God.
Lizzie, let's have a meaningful discussion.
Yeah.
You have an angel who acts as a messenger, announces things. Good. Do you believe in the angel of death?
I believe in the angel of death, but I think that's a theophany.
Wait. Do you believe the angels are responsible to take the souls when they die? And
Okay.
if it's the angels taking the souls and getting life away from people, why wasn't God doing that? Why God
Mansur,
give
why
it to
are
the
you
angels?
Why are you not defending your Quran? Why are you coming to me about the Bible
Look,
when
if
you
you-
need to
if
be
you-
explaining to me the
I
problem
have,
with the Quran?
in fact, I've just done that already. As you've realized,
Okay.
you haven't realized.
No.
What I'm saying is this:
You haven't
God.
explained to me why an agent.
Let me-
You haven't explained to me why in the Quran an agent is
Let me
doing
tell you.
something.
Let me tell you.
An
God,
agent is doing something
God
that
has
Allah
created.
alone can do. Why is
God
it
has created.
delegated to an agent?
Listen, if you have missed it already, God has created angels, which will do a lot of things that He intends for them to do.
Creating?
Listen,
Wait, that's important.
listen,
That's my point.
listen.
Including creating.
Listen,
Do
excuse me.
angels create?
Yes, they do.
Can you let me finish?
Okay, what do they create? Tell me what angels create.
Let me finish.
This gentleman told me angels created, so let's hear
So you can
it.
have a debate with him later on, right? Yeah, you can have a debate with him later on.
wanna go?
But
You wanna go?
excuse me.
You wanna go?
So now there's angels of death.
Do you agree
There's
with
angels.
gentleman?
Excuse
What angels
me.
create? Do you agree with him?
Would you let me finish or what? Would you let me finish?
Let him
The angels responsible for provision, angel responsible for bringing up revelation, angel responsible for death and so on. God created angels for various reasons. So, are you going to let me finish or what?
Okay, I just want to ask you,
Excuse
are
me.
you talking about the Bible?
I'm talking about the Quran,
Okay,
Islam, right. So we have angels who are responsible for certain actions. Now, you are saying, why doesn't God do it himself? I asked you similarly, you have...
very specifically about
Excuse me.
bringing life, creating
Listen,
life
listen.
where there was no life.
Listen.
Do your angels in the Quran do that?
Excuse me, Lizzie.
They do. The issue is...
If you allow me to make my point is this. Right. So,
I'm waiting for the point.
you somehow think creating is the only act God does and no one else does.
That seems to be what your Quran teaches.
Right.
That there's
And
only one...
you
Wait a minute,
understand...
who thinks that there's only one creator? You're good Muslim. Would you say there's only one
The best
creator?
of creator.
The best of creators.
Yes.
But there's more
Best
than
of
one.
creators.
Do you think there's more than one?
We create as well.
No, I'm just interested.
When the Quran said, Ahsanul Khaliqeen.
Listen.
You see, you know the answer. When the Quran says, فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ. So blessed be
Allah.
Yeah? Allah, the best of the creators. Right.
Yeah.
So you may believe there is only one creator.
So you think there's more than one creator? Are you in agreement with that? Mr. Chan here, you think there's
But
more
you
than one
dodging the
creator?
question.
There are.
No, I'm just interested.
I just told you.
I'm just interested. So Muslim, okay. No, well then if you're right, if you agree with Mansur, don't.
Why you let him finish? And then you'll see that actually he's
I'm
in
sorry.
agreement.
Right, please. I just want some clarification.
If you allow me, then I will clarify. But you're not allowing me to clarify. So coming back to Jesus Christ.
So you're saying that in Islam there's
You asked me to clarify and you speak yourself.
there's more than one. Okay, so yes or no?
So,
In
Jesus
Islam-
Christ.
No. Okay, I'm going to ask. In Islam, is there more than one creator? Yes or no?
Of what?
There is only one true creator.
Creator of what?
And this true creator can,
I agree.
listen,
I think your
can
Muslim agree.
give this act, okay, with his permission to create other things. Like Jesus Christ. He wasn't actually
Why
creating.
does he have to?
Listen, you are
Why
first.
does he have to?
You see how now you're switching your statements?
No, no, no.
First you're saying there cannot be, and now saying, okay, so in your belief it's possible, but why so? As I said, the reason why Jesus Christ has been given certain miraculous features is for a reason. So that the people can believe in him.
The wick.
Right?
Oh,
So,
brilliant! So we can believe in Jesus. Fantastic. I
yes,
love it.
right. So,
Jesus,
okay.
who is a creator. That means he's divine. So actually, your Quran is teaching
So
you
again,
Jesus is divine.
again, you made a false conclusion
Praise
from
God.
this.
Not only that, but he
No,
died on the cross for you.
just because,
Takes away.
Lizzie, are you lying?
just because, if God gave you the power to create, wait a second, let me ask you a direct question.
Yeah.
If God gave you the power to create, would you be divine?
If you were here, my brother wouldn't have died.
Okay.
Would you be God? If He gave you the power to create, would you be God?
So now we've moved on to kind of.
No, this is the crux of the issue. So answer it openly.
Okay, no, I'm not going to give you a philosophical answer because we don't need to talk from Revelation, okay, what God has revealed.
Yeah, answer however you want,
This is
but
God's
answer it directly.
revelation. So actually, you need to hold your revelation accountable, not me accountable for my personal opinion, okay? And your Quran says.
So you're not going to answer
Your
it?
Quran says. I don't think so. Jesus.
Is it because you know the answer is obvious,
No,
right?
it's because you don't want to hold your holy book to account.
No, he's answering
Okay,
you, Lizzie.
and this is what you guys believe and accounting on your eternity for, so you should really hold this book to account. Okay, so what my question is that why does Allah give Jesus the ability to create when he is the only creator and you Muslims maintain there is only one creator? Isn't effectively Allah committing shirk by giving Jesus that power? Either that or your Quran has got confused about Jesus and actually got closer to the real story, which is Jesus himself is divine, so yes, of course he can create stuff.
If God gave you the power to create, would you be God?
Right,
Give the answer.
Sorry.
Give this answer.
Be honest and be a woman of integrity and say, yes, I will answer your question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Right, no, I gave you my answer.
No, you haven't given anything.
Which is, why are you getting me to talk about a philosophical...
Not philosophical.
Philosophical
It's a straightforward
idea
question.
compared to holding your
Excuse
holy
me.
book
Excuse me.
to account.
Because that will answer the question.
No, you guys aren't interested in
Lizzie,
this.
there's no point beating around the bush, is it? There's no point beating around the bush. If God gave you the power to create, would you be God?
That makes you go. Yes or no?
That's it.
Take your time, reflect on it, and then answer it.
Over 2,000 years ago, a baby came by the
It
name
still
of
doesn't
Jesus.
negate my
He
question.
was born.
I want you to answer the question.
Is this Christianity, Lizzie?
Yeah.
Is it Christianity?
Is this Islam? You tell me.
We're trying to
Is
answer
this
you, Lizzie.
Islam?
Answer.
Is this Islam? Where he said that Allah is the best
Are you dodging the
creator.
question? Are you dodging the
No,
question?
you need to ask
Are you
me.
going to do a survey?
We're here.
Are you going to do a survey?
We're here talking about Christianity and Islam, not about my personal opinion.
No,
You
it's
said
not.
about Islam that Allah is the best of creators. We have somebody here who implies that
You can talk to the camera, don't worry. Lizzie,
there's more than
my
one
point is,
creator.
he's asking you a question in relation to the answer.
Okay, okay.
One creator.
Now,
One more.
please answer the
To
question.
ask questions of Islam. We're not here to ask about my personal opinion.
It's important in this case.
One more.
Because if you're sincere, you will know what the answer is.
No, I'm sorry.
So, can you sincere?